Streaming. Ta-da. Ta-da.
Let's.
Yeah.
Here we are. Ace Attorney. Back again. Let's get straight into it, shall we? When we last left off, we were about to hear the testimony.
Oh yes.
Indeed.
Of
Now
three
he's about to.
street peddlers.
Yes.
Now he's about to do some dubious Cockney.
Gossip, Venus, and Sandwich. That's it.
Sandwich. Gossip,
What?
Venus, and Sandwich.
Oh,
Sandwich, who we are all thoroughly convinced is just Beppo from the first game.
it is definitely Beppo.
It is Pepper from the first
He
game.
looks somewhat familiar somehow, says the game.
Oh, I see. So it decidedly is Beppo.
100%.
What happened
He's
to him? He got-
undercover.
I wasn't sure how ambiguous the game was leaving it.
He's undercover.
I guess he got fired from driving coaches or whatever.
He's undercover. He's been working for the police this whole time.
God, I can't get over
once
how
again.
much Kazama's hair looks like he just went to bed on one side. Hasn't brushed the left-hand side of his head. It's like I slept on one side, and now
He's quite Oh, I heard a Discord noise then.
just
He's quite Lego hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Just the way he slept on it.
just the way he slept on it.
Yeah,
Um,
ways he's like.
but there he is. He's looking very dapper in his new white outfit. And they put harpsichords in his theme song, which is how you know he's an enemy. Mm.
All right, shall we continue?
Let us.
Let us. Hold on.
Good
The court
evening,
will hear the-
Gremlin. Sorry,
Yes.
Gremlin says
Oh.
evening, Aaron and company.
Hello, Gremlin.
Oh, hello.
The court will now hear the formal testimony of. Well, I can read. The court will hear the formal testimony of these three witnesses now.
Who are you trying to
Creeping
convince
right
us or
away.
yourself?
Myself always. You will describe in detail what you witnessed and heard at the time of the incident.
Not at any other time, please.
Not at any other time. You don't give a shit about those.
Wouldn't put it past him, though. Alright, here we go. Witness's account.
I have a horrible feeling this was me.
Not remember.
And I have no idea what accent I was doing.
Like floppy accent, I think.
What?
Yeah.
Floppy? Floppy accent?
His lip.
What's a floppy accent?
I don't know.
We saw the whole thing from start to finish. We did everything from the moment they went in the building. Blah, 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 blah.
It was less than a. I should get into that. Hold on.
The sigh.
gonna think very hard. Puss in Boots.
Got it.
Florence Pugh,
Relinquish the RP.
Got it. I've got it. Get rid of it. It was less than a minute after the Reaper had gone inside that we all heard a big bang.
Seems to me that quick to talk is quick to walk. Gossip couldn't wait to go and see what had happened.
All ran into the room. And there he was. The Reaper, gun in hand, standing over the dead body.
I was scared half to death, me, so I ran off to find a copper.
That last statement sounds horrendously out of character.
Hmm.
If these witnesses were there the whole day and saw everything, who did they see going inside the building?
Hang on. Sorry.
Gotta drag those octaves down.
Yeah, sorry. Hang on.
I know this is very easy for me to say as someone whose voice is literally all bass.
Oh.
We descend the ladder now.
Just shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm trying.
Oh, okay.
And now the fucking stream won't work. God damn it. That would get us right for me. Oh. Oh. We go. Okay. Only the victim, Inspector Gregson, and the accused, Zeus.
Mm.
Is it?
You might need to be a bit closer to the mic.
Fuck. Sorry. Only
So
the
good.
victim, Inspector Gregson, and the accused, Aaron Von Teeks. That was pitchy. Fuck. I would ignore that.
Okay.
Oh, I've seen pictures of that Reaper in the paper. I know what he looks like. And just between us, folk love stories like this. I've made myself a tidy some already.
But wait, the room was just one of several flats in the building. Someone from another flat could have done it.
Nah, mate.
All those flats on Fresno School are unoccupied.
Yeah, bitch.
They're Airbnb.
It's me again, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Sorry. He doesn't have the look of anybody I'm used to playing, so when I'm looking in the corner of my eye, the colour palette does not match what I'm expecting for it to be me. I don't know.
My sister. Sorry, I just need to read this.
Hang on.
My sister's been in Slovakia for the past week for concerts, and she says she's looking forward to colder weather. Quote: "My skin is cracked more than the temple after Jesus' death."
Wow.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And my mum's just gone blasphemy.
I mean, she's not wrong.
I need to find an appropriate gif. Hold on.
If you think Jesus wouldn't appreciate this humour, you're wrong, Mum.
I found. She's gone. It's not blasphemy. He rose again. It's all good. So I've sent the gif from Life of Brian.
It's really valid.
Blasphemer! Anyway, sorry. Please carry on.
Of course they are. Of course they are. They're small, damp, dirty, and expensive to boot. I don't know what this accent is. I don't even care.
We're trying for Cockney.
I've just, if you want me to go full Cockney geezer, I can do that. But then it sounds
I'm a Cockney geezer.
I'm a Cockney geezer.
Watch me bleed ya.
Oh, watch me bleed ya. Problem is, then I start sounding like Noel Fielding.
I mean,
Right.
yeah.
I can't have a cooking accent because it's got to be. The way in which the inspector was found is the only property in the building that's Cockney needs.
Oh, it's coming out of me like yellow cable. Sorry, I don't know. Oh God. Oh no, sorry. And we know the leaseholder's name, don't we? It's Hugh Boone. Boone? Boone.
Boone, I
What?
think.
Boone.
I feel like it should be a pun or something, but Hugh Boone, I can't really get. He might be a character.
Cuboon.
Character.
From the Red-Headed League, but I can't remember.
Oh. I might Google it.
He is from The Man with the Twisted Lip. He begs for pennies in a London street.
Ah, yeah.
Oh.
I see, and this is
Hang on.
The Man with the Twisted Lip.
Oh.
Huh.
There we go. That's
name-
very, very, very smart.
Hugh Boone, the name of the ugly dude living on the second floor of the opium den.
Wow.
That's someone who's had to. That's someone who's had to study it for GCSE.
Yeah, that is 100%. That is 100% what this is from. This is like study guide. Study guide to this. Oh my god. Oh, okay, no, this is actually going to spoil me for this case. Never mind. The testimony the court has just heard would appear to leave little room for doubt. It's becoming increasingly difficult to see how anyone other than the defendant could have committed the crime.
I feel like anybody but the defendant could have committed the crime.
Yeah.
Man knows how to hold a gun, let alone use one. Your Honor, this man is too limp-wristed to hold a gun straight. Observe.
Thank you for your candor, my lord.
You're still a little quiet on my end. I've got you on max
Yeah.
volume.
Hang on, let me check my mic setting.
Warwick?
I feel like something's a bit funny with your sensitivity or something.
Yeah, hang on, I got it.
Oh,
Also-
that does sound better.
Put on the actual mic.
Alex, I don't know if you've got your got noise suppression on or not. There's quite a bit of background stuff coming through from you.
Oh dear, I don't think I do. Let me turn it on.
It's okay. If it doesn't,
Oh, no.
it's
There we go.
Okay,
Is that better?
anyway.
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, your mic. You weren't on your proper mic, were you, Rip?
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
Oh yeah, listen to you now, buddy.
Oh,
Yeah,
dearie,
that's
dearie.
much
I
better.
Oh,
I am
you, it's
brassy and
wonderful.
bold. It's fantastic.
Is that better?
yeah, I think so, my love. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Very.
I've got to sort the pitch thing again. Hang on. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh.
Shut the fuck up.
I deserved it.
Can't laugh like this. God damn. Thank you for your candor, my lord.
Oh, there you
Turn
go.
the
Yeah.
volume on you down.
Yes,
indeed.
I do too.
Yeah, me too.
Is this? Yeah.
Mm.
That was me getting very close to the microphone.
Ooh.
No, I spent like 2 minutes a minute ago turning everyone else down slightly so that you were on level with everyone else, and now I've got to put you back down again.
Please do not do.
Oh, I love torturing you.
I do not like the.
Kazoo Messar.
Yeah, Aaron, no. No.
I do not
No.
like it. I do not
Right to
consent.
jail.
It's not my kink.
Do
Sorry,
not
it's really-
go. Do not collect $200.
No, please do not.
Why are we collecting dollars? None of us have dollars as currency.
It's Monopoly, man.
Millions of dollars?
It's
It is.
Monopoly money. It's not real money.
Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, but in what universe do you call it dollars? Collect $200 as you pass go. Get out of town, man. I'm still mad about your Kazuma SMR joke. Shut up. Counsel for the defense, you may proceed to cross-examine the witness. Please, hurry up. The witnesses, plural.
Yeah, to
Please.
be very fair. To be very fair, it's always been a specifically English game, Monopoly. Think about the properties for sale.
Yeah. That's true.
Like it's
I've-
Pall Mall, not Paul Mall.
Oh god, you just put that fucking poem back in my brain.
Which one?
Oh, the one about how stupid English is.
Oh yeah, the chaos.
I then recited like 5 times to myself in the dark.
Dearest creature in creation, learning English pronunciation.
Yes!
It will teach you in this verse words like what's it?
Horse, something hearse. Yeah.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
I did think you were talking about the Lord Rochester poem though. I was like, which one is specifically Pall Mall? I know the one about St. James's Park.
I guess now I'll find another one.
If you are going to Google it, just Lord Rochester is the author of some quite filthy poems from the 18th century.
Yes, I mean this one that's about Pall Mall is called Signor Dildo.
That's the one.
Yep.
my favorite of his poems is called The Imperfect Enjoyment, which is about premature ejaculation. It's one of the funniest fucking poems I've ever read.
No wearied out the poor stranger did fly, and along the Pall Mall they followed full cry. The women concerned from every window cried, "For heaven's sake, save Signor Dildo!" The good Lady Sandys burst into a laughter to see how the Ballots came wobbling after. Had not their weight retarded the foe, indeed it had gone hard with Signor Dildo.
Oh god, you can just imagine them reading these out loud to each other. Yep. Anyway, his poems are definitely worth a look. They are very funny. They are very of their time.
This is delightful. Okay, thank you for that introduction.
You're very welcome. But yeah, imagine like you get to your second year of uni and they're like, right, okay, you're gonna do some John Wilmot, and you're like, okay. I've just come off well, I can't remember what it was beforehand, but it was very austere. And then it was like, all right, read this poem about premature ejaculation and how everybody fucks in St. James's Park. It was undergrad Leicester was great. This is why you do an English degree.
Yes.
Clearly.
Yes.
Yep, this is what it's useful for. So
Yeah.
up
This
yours,
is what I
Rishi.
should have studied English for. I mean, I studied sociology and now understand the basics of most Tory policy, which is based on a very, very flawed new right thinking. So, you know, up yours, Rishi. I know your shit.
We all hate Rishi. It's the one
We all
thing
hate
we
Rishi.
all agree on.
He's a very hateable man, to be fair.
Just so
I'm
funny.
I'm
He just has that
honestly
weird smile all the time.
he's
It
a
upsets me
really creepy dude.
He just has the same smile.
They're
all
all
the time.
disgusting.
It's like he doesn't move. It genuinely just stays on his face all of the time. It is like he's a Ken doll. That's a disrespect to Ken doll.
He is a Ken doll who doesn't make the same kind of character progression as Ken makes in the Barbie movie.
He is a
And
Ken who
therefore
doesn't
he
have
is-
that capacity.
He is worse than Ken. He is worse than a Ken doll because he doesn't have any character progression.
Yeah, Barbie movie can at least have the fucking right to be like, you know, Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, if you're gonna be shit, at least look like Ryan Gosling. Jesus.
Mhm.
Okay, sorry. This has been
Okay,
a very
we should
long
probably
tangent.
Yes, my lord.
We made it.
We did it! Woo!
In a closed court like this without a jury, the judge is the only person whose opinion matters. I have to
Sucks to
break
be you
down this
guys.
testimony. Somehow. I think your target is Beppo's statement. I think it was like the third in.
Okay.
So the whole thing started bang, less than a minute after he got inside, we all heard a big bang. Seems to me that quick to talk is quick to walk. Gossip couldn't wait to go and see what had happened.
What were
I
you
think that's
doing
that.
in there, gossip, you naughty bastard? It's not the terminology I wanted to use, but I couldn't think of anything else.
So when Gossip ran to see what had happened, did you go too?
Whoa. Me? I'm a bit hampered, see? All the signs that I can't move very well.
You did not just make a fucking sign joke.
You were way behind, presumably, with that sandwich board on your neck and that big sign in your hand.
What a great burden you bear. I say with all the sincerity in my being. Pardon me for asking, Mr. Sandwich, but
Oh, dear, oh,
is
dear, oh,
it
dear.
possible that you and I have met before?
Huh?
God, I want a sandwich. so bad.
I'm not anybody, me. The signs are what make me who I am now. I sign, therefore I am.
So you weren't employed as an omnibus driver just under a year ago then? My God.
How could you?
I might be mistaken, but I believe his trembling has intensified, Mr. Naruhodo.
I don't think you're mistaken, Mrs. Sato. Yes, I agree. He's clearly been through a lot.
Turn down getting Henry Street and the Black Widower's arms is just there.
Oh,
The
dear.
Black Widower's arms?
You've made him hide behind his sign.
Black Widower's arms.
The Black Widower's arms. What an amalgam of a name.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Life is full of surprises.
I ran into the room and there he was.
Did you press this one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm kind of lost because I didn't really we didn't really glean a whole lot from that.
No.
No, just press
guess-
it. Just press it all. Just press it
Yeah,
all.
I think that's the
Yeah.
easiest thing to do. Well, easy.
More straightforward.
How do you know it's the Reaper? Or if it's the Reaper, how do you know the Reaper is this guy? And like,
So then you were the first person to arrive on this scene, is that right?
I think he mentioned recognising the Reaper from the papers.
there I was. Kicked the door open like a professional, I did. And yeah, that. What's going on here? What's going off here? In fact.
Lord Van Zeeks claims that all he heard was a man scream, though.
And was it dark inside the room?
No, not dark at all. There were candles burning on the wall.
But if he burst open the door, he wouldn't have been able to see that. Question mark.
Question mark?
We have the.
Yeah, throw out the plans. If all he did
Yeah,
is
no, he
came in
wouldn't
the
have.
door,
He
Then
wouldn't
the
have been able to
door
see the
would have
candles.
burst open. I mean,
There's
I
the
guess it could
handle.
have stood like
It's like-
further into the room because
Yeah,
like,
it-
the
it-
guy was
yeah.
shot.
it kind of hinges on how far into the room he went.
Hmm.
True.
Keep going, I suppose. Really?
Boing.
And there was a fella collapsed on the floor. Just between us, it's the first thing I noticed when I got inside.
And you were right.
I see. Even though Lord Van Zeeks claims not to have seen any such lights on the wall.
Next thing I noticed was someone standing right beside the body.
Babe, you're leading the witness.
Is his mouthful of peanuts right now. I'll show you the exact wrong time to take a bite of something.
Prosecution speak.
The accused, Baron von Zeeks.
Or-
Oh. Or Baroque.
Baroque. I keep saying Baroque. Baroque's a stupid name. There, I fucking said it.
I'm not arguing with that.
That's right. The pale-faced Reaper himself. I was a little shocked, I won't deny it. But I'm no lily-livered cad. Oh, stop it, you're freaking me out, my boy. I stood my ground and gave that Reaper a cold, hard stare myself.
I'm sure you did.
Now I'm going to cook some bacon because I'm really hungry. Oh, I can't get up. Oh, shit, mate.
And was there anyone else in the room at the time?
Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna cry. No, of course not. Not at first. Okay. But then this old stiff came waddling along behind me. Of course, only in mind. Why do you feel the need to clarify that, huh? Why do you feel the need to clarify that it was only him?
Because Venus had gone off to get the police.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't handle stairs so well.
So why
As
is he
you could
feeling a need
imagine.
to, like, specify that it was only this guy? You don't normally, you don't go places and go, oh yeah, I walked into the supermarket and Isabel came, you know. My auntie? Like, why would anyone be assuming that anyway? I don't know, maybe this
You
is not
sound
suspicious. I am suspicious. It's very clear. I'm very clearly suspicious, but I'm going to turn it down a notch because Tony doesn't agree with me. And
Well, no, to be fair, maybe you're just seeing something I'm not.
I don't know. It just seemed like an unnecessary clarification, like an unasked for, unnecessary clarification. That quite often when people do that in this game, it means they're hiding something. Like if you feel the need to say no one else came in here with me, and then quite often that means someone else did come in and you're trying to cover it up. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to find a frying pan. Where does places to keep our frying pans?
Especially on the way up.
On the way up.
And you couldn't have just failed to see someone? Bruno, you're reaching.
It was a bit dingy in there, I'll grant you. Oh, she's got a grill. I can just use a grill. But there were candles on the walls and a lamp on the table.
And there was nowhere anyone could have been hiding. You marked my eyes.
But we know that's not true, don't we?
Expert out.
Ugh.
Agreed, Renuske. Agreed. Ah!
Scared after death. Me.
So I ran off to find a copper.
Find a copper.
Oh, Reno. What a copper.
Okay.
What's the etymology of copper?
I know peeler, but I don't know copper.
Peeler and Bobby, both from Old Robert. Okay, cool. I will Google.
So you didn't run into the room with your friends?
I'm not that sort of girl.
You hesitated. Why did you hesitate? Sorry?
What are you, Apollo Justice? I'm a timid little thing, me. I was too scared to go in there.
Ah, right. I see.
Old Lippy and the Witch. I ran in there, and then I heard a sort of old lady scream.
Old Lippy and the Witch.
Old Lippy and the Witch. An old lady scream. I wonder who that was. Sholmes, I didn't know you were on the crime scene. So sorry. Well, that wasn't me, I swear. If I were a gentleman, I'd take my honour on it. If I were a gentleman, I'd stake my honour on it.
I wondered what on earth was going on.
Which is when you went to find a policeman.
And I ran into a copper as soon as I turned the corner. So I brought him straight back to the place. Didn't I do well, eh?
Oh, yes, you did. Just between us. Just between us. That copper's eyes nearly popped out of his head when he saw the Reaper.
I've never felt more uncomfortable in all my life.
Hello, baby. Oh, what do you need from me?
Attention.
Give attention.
It is a cat. Attention is very much the currency du jour.
Attention.
And right. Okay. All right. I get it. Right, it's fine. And the dependent was arrested on the spot, I believe.
No.
Oh fuck! I keep doing this. God damn.
Considering the catalogue of killings the Reaper had carried out, it was a particularly inauspicious end.
Have we pressed the first one yet?
No, we have not, because we went straight to the third.
Yeah.
In fact, so I'm assuming it's going to be the first or the second one.
Mm-hmm.
The others are not pressed.
If I can't find any holes in this testimony,
I'm afraid the judge will give the ruling of guilty, Mr. Naruhodo. We need to
the
press the other
truth
two.
is, though, their combined testimony is fairly damning.
Unfortunately, there don't seem to be any obvious problems with their statements, do there?
Still, if Lord Van Zieks really is innocent, then I'm almost certain that we'll find something in there that doesn't quite add up.
You don't think that one of these three could be the true culprit, do you?
I don't know, but what I do know is that there's more to this case that is yet to be brought to light.
We took the whole thing from start to finish. We did everything from the moment they went in the building, except obviously not the moment they went in the building, because there was time between when they went in and you walked up the stairs. Jose?
When you say they, who do you mean exactly? Inspector Gregson and the defendant Lord Van Zieks?
What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? Yes, you're very beautiful. Yes, oh, it's my line. I suppose so. The likes of us don't know the names of the Iron Mighty. But I'll tell you one thing. It was the old Reaper that went in last, that's for sure and certain.
Just behind Inspector Gregson. Did they arrive
No.
at the same time as each other?
Just behind the other guy who went in between Inspector Gregson. No, not all. The first fella must have gone inside a good 15 minutes before we heard that gunshot.
The victim arrived 15 minutes before. Are you sure about that?
Oh, I can't. Oh, hello. Oh, goodness me. Oh, okay. That's my trousers. Am I sure? Am I sure? Doesn't seem like I'd forgotten a fellow with bright hair like that, does it? Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, his hair really were red, weren't it? Redder than my flaming fireworks, even.
That's that wig.
Well now.
That fiery red mob still burnt on the
Maybe
inside
Sholmes
of my
really was having a
eyelids,
bad
it is. Yeah.
The inside of my eyelids. The flames.
Wait a minute. You're saying the man was a redhead?
Weren't you listening, chum? I was a redhead. And he had a big truck with him as well. To put the body in.
Inspector Gregson's hair isn't red. Not by any stretch of the imagination.
You can barely see his hair at all. It seems likely that the person you saw wasn't in fact Inspector Gregson at all, but some other third party.
Oh, if only that were the case.
No. I hate to break it to you, but the witnesses are correct.
What?
Inspector Gregson had recently consumed some of Sholmes' stupid potion.
Been poisoned by shows.
Sorry, yes, been poisoned by Sholmes' stupid potion.
Potion.
It's really annoying, right? That poison and potion are so similar a word in spelling, and yet it's really hard to make a pun out of it.
I'm going to battle and I need your strongest potions.
Yes.
Yeah.
You mean poisons?
Sorry, I like. Yeah, sorry, my
You're
internet
all
keeps
good.
dipping in and out. Anyway.
Ah,
I mean, you're still doing better than me.
Oh my god.
I don't have that excuse.
Are you sure about that? Because that.
Yeah, I take it back. I take it back.
Have any of you lot been on the Tumblr app for... Jesus Christ.
No, I don't have the app. I just use the desktop.
No,
Is it bad?
I don't have- Well, they appear to have
fucking
launched
gross.
something called Tumblr Live, and it looks like it's...
Bad?
Well, yeah, it's very, other genre.
Oh, no. What kind of genre?
Obviously, this is a thinly veiled fetish genre.
My
I was
God.
gonna say, are we
What is wrong with this connection?
Is there any way to turn that off?
is everyone just getting really excited about the fact that we're allowed nipples on Tumblr again? Is that?
No, I think it's just people doing TikTok stuff on Tumblr.
Oh, okay, fine.
Let's see if I can change that. I can snooze Tumblr Live for only 7 days. Thank you, Tumblr. Masterful overlords, Jesus Christ. Oh, we've lost a Rip.
Rip is having a very bad time with their connection.
Oh no. Oh, hello.
Hate everything.
No,
Right.
You're fine.
it's all
I
good.
do not know what's going on. It's just fucking Virgin Media, I guess. Anyway. Just have a look at this photograph of the victim taken at the scene. I need to be much lower than that, fuck me.
No, that's good.
I'm sorry.
Why? Oh. Why?
God, that's like being caught in the fucking Family Guy pose. That's just
Oh,
embarrassing.
God,
Yeah.
Gregson. Yeah, but that
Other than that-
is clearly a wig that someone threw onto
Sleepy.
his head after killing
Yeah,
him.
it's been
Like-
very clearly planted as opposed
Yeah,
to something he was
definitely.
wearing.
Yeah.
Yes, that's Inspector Gregson, alright. Oh, hang on.
What?
Well, yeah, of course it's something that someone's just after jauntily throwing on him. Sure, we find the fucking
We
hairpiece
did, we
halfway across
did,
the floor.
We did.
Yeah.
Did we even look at it?
yes.
Yeah.
Can we examine it? Oh. Ooh.
Oh,
wait,
is there a
it-
hair inside? No.
Does it?
I've always wondered what the underside of a hairpiece looks like.
Oh, I need to turn the brightness up.
That doesn't surprise me at all, Mr. Naruhodo. You always want to see what lies beneath, don't you?
You bet he does.
I'm not sure that's quite how
You're
I
not
put it.
here. You're not supposed to be here.
Shut the fuck up, I can do what I want.
Get back on your side of the courtroom, please.
No, what if I don't want to?
You two are ridiculous. You must have
back
to
in your
use lots.
corner.
You must have to use
Back in
lots
your
of
corner.
bird lime to keep it in place on your head.
I'm already in my corner.
What?
It would it be like?
Why are you using bird lime? That's so gross.
We didn't
Because
have
that was
hairspray
probably
back
the only
then.
thing they had at the time.
It's
Really
still gross. My guys.
So it doesn't get blown off in a gust of wind, I mean.
Oh, just glue it on.
That might be a little inconvenient when you wanted to take it off again, don't you think?
Please tell me
Indeed.
there's like a name tag or something in there. That would be brilliant.
With Greg's wrote Gregson on it.
Property of.
Property of.
I believe that is the only thing that we can examine.
Can't
Yeah,
sign
no,
it.
that's fair.
Sorry?
It's a really weird jellyfish.
Will you wear wigs?
When will you wear wigs?
Then
When will you wear
You wear
wigs?
wigs.
Your friends want to know when you will wear wigs. Have you worn wigs?
Do you
Will
wear
you
wigs?
wear
Do you wear wigs? Will you ever wear wigs? When will you wear wigs?
Ah,
Of course. We saw one on the floor when we investigated that scene, didn't we?
And then we picked
I
it up and put it in our
still-
pockets.
I still refuse to believe Inspector Gregson wore a headpiece. So then why on earth would he have been wearing something like that?
He
'Cause
wasn't.
He wasn't Triminisque.
He was not. This is all a lie. The color does seem. For goodness sake, you're such a closeted homosexual.
What do you mean closeted?
Sorry, such an uncloseted homosexual. Screaming from the rooftops next time. The color does seem to suit the man, one might say. Mr. Your Honor, sir, please calm your tits. The photograph will be submitted as evidence, please, counsel.
All right.
Body appears to be tightly curled up, and there's a red hairpiece on his head.
Hey, why is he curled up if he got shot in the chest and immediately fell over and died?
Extreme rigor mortis.
He's not an insect!
Rat energy.
It's not like you kill him and his legs will like curl up to his body.
Kafka.
He's actually a mouse.
Not a fucking beetle. Doesn't have reflexive oh, for goodness sake.
You're so indignant about this. It's so
I have strong emotions about how tendons work, apparently.
And what became of the trunk that the red-headed victim was supposedly carrying?
I don't know because I'm a fool.
I was informed that no trunk was found at the scene.
Well, then there's something fucking suspect going on, then, isn't there? Got any bloody gazer.
You're right, mate.
So it just disappeared.
Can we get the copy out of the courtroom? Thank you.
Someone nicked it.
Sorry. I have not socially interacted today. What do you expect us to have been watching the building every second, do you? Yes, because
Yes,
that's literally
actually.
what you said you did in your testimony. You said.
We definitely saw him in the dock going in, though. No question about that.
Did you though, you fucking bullshitters?
All right. Did we progress
Then
this
it
one?
was less than
No,
a
we haven't yet.
minute. Oh,
Now we're gonna do a test to see how quickly Van Zees can walk up a set of stairs.
It's got
Just
a
by
game
which-
book, it'll be very quick.
By which, presumably, you mean the gunshot.
Is there a hot twink at the top? That'll determine how fast he gets up there.
Because
he,
you
just,
know that.
he floats up like Nandor.
He flies now?
God.
I'll sell these little things, don't I? How would I know what a gunshot sounds like? I've
What?
always thought it probably sounds a little bit like this. Doesn't it?
Hmm.
Okay. And you say that you heard the noise almost as soon as you saw the defendant here enter the building.
That's right. It was almost straight away. Bang, it went. Just like that.
Well, he's a Reaper, isn't he? That's what the French call a fait accompli.
That's not evidence.
Ah!
A fait accompli.
To be fair, if you're expecting a fucking Cockney Londoner, you know how to
The fact that he
pronounce
even
French properly,
fucking,
you're
the fact that he
barking
knows
the
what
wrong
a fait accompli is like, what?
He knows what a
It's giving Del Boy.
Yeah, big times, big times.
I wouldn't mind if this guy had a Delboy voice, actually.
Come on, Rodney, let's go.
This is basically a Bellboy voice.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll watch some Only Fools and Horses between now and next week. When the Reaper's around. Nate! When the Reaper's around, people are going in the ground. I mean, that's what he does, isn't it?
I think we get the message.
I'm not sure you do. You keep
I
trying to
think
prove his
the lady
innocence.
does
Yeah.
protest too much.
He thinks you shouldn't be calling me a lady in public. It's very rude. I'm a man's man.
The
Myself.
Reaper couldn't allow the inspector to live after he'd discovered his secret hideout.
What is he, Batman?
His secret hideout.
Have you seen the motherfucker? Of course he's Batman.
Look, we get it, alright? You're really
Hold on.
upset that you only got to play Robin and that you weren't given the password to the Batcave, but
I need to get a picture of Van Zeeks up. Hold on.
With his court record profile.
This is like-
too.
it's just like
Yeah,
you've
yeah,
never,
that'll do.
you've
Court
never
record,
seen
court record.
you've never seen Van Zeeks and Batman in the same photograph, so therefore
Hold on.
Sorry.
Look at that
Fucking,
motherfucker.
the
That's
fucking,
a
the
Bruce
fucking
Wayne moment.
signal is terrible.
I think I know
Yeah.
exactly what it is you're going for.
he's got the jawline.
He's got the
Ah.
Got the jawline. Like Victorian
That-
Batman.
genuine.
Just like
That is, one, no, Victorian Batman is a thing, and two, that is how I literally predicted Robert Pattinson.
Well, by the
was to be
jawline.
Batman. I said he's got the jawline for it, and then he announced his casting, and I was like, yeah, vindicated. That's how you tell.
Yes.
There can be no clearer motive for the crime.
I could find out who Batman was in universe just by covering the top half of his face. If I had a top half of Bruce Wayne's face if I had a picture of him.
Also, just like looking at his equipment and going, "Who the fuck has this much money?"
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people in Gotham have that much money.
Are you being funded by a terrorist organization? Probably.
Yeah, that would be the next question.
True. Okay.
Hmm.
Like,
I take
Yeah.
my sassy
It's
remark
like-
back.
Gotham is like mostly gang warfare at this point. All those people are loaded.
It's like, is there anyone even left who's just not? Oh, my tea is going to be so overbrewed. I forgot about it. It's suddenly an eminently credible motive. Oh, we
The
swung
only
back into
person-
Welsh right at the end. That's good.
The only person who's flat out broken Gotham is the Riddler.
This is true.
It's because he deals
Why
in
is
riddles
money-
like a fucking fool. So being so dedicated to your craft, Riddler.
That's literally it. He's too dedicated to the bit, and he doesn't know how to
He's-
make money. Joker
Is literally
is
100%.
also broke, but like people just give him money because
He's actually scary. Yep.
is actually a fucking a psychopath, and also I don't think he just seems to break into the many abandoned fairgrounds that Gotham apparently has, so he doesn't need to like pay for rent or anything.
Ah, he's good.
Whereas you know for a fact that the Riddler lives in a shitty one bed.
He 100% does. He has one suit,
Mhm.
and the rest of his clothes are tracksuit bottoms
Mhm.
with question marks on them, like in Sharpie.
Yeah, he's put them on himself.
He's got iron on question mark patches for his clothes, and he's got
bless
an
him.
old battered pair of Converse that he fished out of a skip that he's put question marks on in Sharpie.
Yeah, and he's coloured them in green.
He's colored exactly. I'm so glad my
Why are we not writing Batman?
My-
We'd be
my
great
cannon-
at it.
my personal cannons for the Riddler. He gets paid once a month for writing a crossword for the New York Times.
I am 90%
Hmm.
sure that's what he does sometimes.
Oh god. Okay. Sorry, I'll be quiet now.
Great.
The timing.
Hang on. Okay.
And then that. Oh god, hang on. And at that point, you ran inside, is that correct?
Obviously. Is this all the ketchup? That's disappointing.
The ketchup.
Don't you know I'm trying to pretend to be dead? And I require
in hot first style.
Yes, I need large quantities of ketchup for my ruse. Preparing for the serial killer.
Okay.
Well, now I don't know what the fuck to do.
We got some new evidence. We got this.
Why is he wearing a green tie? Has he been somewhere special?
He's
I
wearing.
think that's his normal green tie.
Does he normally wear a green tie? I thought he normally wore a black tie.
Can't open the profiles while we're in the middle of a testimony.
Oh,
Does that make sense?
Okay.
I'm gonna Google this picture.
There is a bloody handprint on the backside.
Did we press all of them? I guess we did.
Yeah, we have to present something to something now.
Oh, he does wear a green tie. How have I not noticed that in all this time? I'm ashamed.
I mean, the rest of it's kind of all green as well.
Yeah, it's fine. I guess it blended in.
We know that he's wrong here. Maybe we'll have try pressing this guy again, because him and Sandwich ran in together, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No. Sandwich
No?
came in after him.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but-
one after the other, pardon. So if there's a
Consecutively.
discrepancy, Sandwich will say something.
Guess this is the same. Oh, you can always go through.
Wait, I haven't said that.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
You got
Yeah.
it.
he's got a thought bubble.
He's got excuse me.
It's got an exclamation mark.
He does have excuse me. Excuse me.
Like you said.
We should get
Good
excuse
job,
me as
Alex.
a soundboard, perhaps.
It's just because unless we presented something, and I couldn't think of anything we could present. You know,
Yeah.
it is genuinely just because we didn't do it in order.
Amazing.
Do you have something to add, Mr. Sandwich?
There's really nothing to me. Empty in the head I am. 2 slices with no middle.
Oh my dude.
So I don't know what you could want with me.
The
I
truth, you
think that
bastard!
maybe you just remembered something. Having heard Mr. Gossip's last statement, I mean.
What I think is nothing's really. We try to dress ourselves up as something else, but at the end of the day, we're all just street sellers.
Oh no, my mouth is full. That's enough out of you, Sandwich. You keep your trap shut now. Unless you want us to make you into a real sandwich.
When he saw the Reaper, he fell clean over on his backside.
How dare you!
LMAO.
That's it.
Oh, you rotten beggar! I told you to keep that a secret.
He screamed, he did. Screamed and scrambled. That's all I wanted to say.
So he didn't give him a hard stare and pay close attention to who he was then.
Mr.
Fucking
Gossip,
liar.
is this true?
The floor was dead slippery, that's why. Biting my hand in a filthy pool of blood, didn't I? Yep.
Ah!
Oh, his handprint! On the back of the... yep. You
What?
shit.
Pool of blood.
But listen here, even when I was sprawled on the floor, I still kept giving that Reaper a cold, hard stare. Don't you forget it.
Let's just go back a little. Did you say you got blood in your hand?
Yep. Shh. I did, I. Evans is the best of us at times, isn't it? So I was scared. So I slipped over. We can keep it just between us, can't we?
No, Mr. Gossip. I'm going to have to ask you to add that information to your formal testimony.
Aha.
You what, mate? Oh, if I must. The witness will amend his testimony to include the aforementioned details at once. Right now, you little prick.
Slipped over and got blood on my hand, so I quickly wiped it off on the floor.
Lies. Can we present the handprint?
We can present the notice board with the handprint. And we've already examined the handprint, so we know it's there. Fuck
There is
yes.
a bloody handprint on the backside, indeed.
So either,
Excellent.
but from the where it is, it looks like maybe the notice board was on the floor at the time.
It must have been on the floor because
Because it's a really weird way to get your hand all the way over and then flat against the
So
back.
that means somebody moved the notice board afterwards,
Mm.
which is weird and indicates the scene was a wee bit set up.
So you wiped off the blood from your hand on the floor of the room. Are you quite sure about that?
Well, what else did you expect him to have done, eh? Does it really matter?
Objection!
The police found no such handprints on the floor during their investigation. What exactly is the defense asserting?
Your client's a big fat fucking liar. I mean, sorry, your witness.
If you listen, you'll find out, Prosecutor Asogi.
Gah.
You fucking
Cold.
what?
Cold.
Certainly, there was no bloody handprint found on the floor.
What are you trying to say?
Sorry.
There was a handprint in blood left very clearly at the scene.
You
on
probably
the
missed
back
it because
of this notice board.
you missed it because you suck.
Can the audience please stop commenting?
No, sorry. This is a bad time for me to try and eat. Yes, indeed. Indisputably, a handprint in the distinctive colour of blood. Also of red hair dye.
Man's knows his handprint.
Right. You did right. Cockney gazer, you did right. That's my right hand. I'd know it anyway.
Objection!
Oh,
The witness very clearly testified that he wiped his hand on the floor.
And you believe him?
Any handprints on the back of the board are irrelevant.
You're telling me this bloody handprint is irrelevant?
Yes.
Not
Have
if
you
the
been
board
in the
itself
South End
had
of
fallen
London?
over
There's a lot
onto
of
the floor.
stabbings.
You
yeah, it's in this
fuckwit.
game.
Have you been to South London? There are
In
a
that
lot
case,
of
it's
stabbings.
quite possible for the witness's handprint to have ended up there.
Exactly.
Yeah, Kazuma.
Just look at the floor plan of the room.
Mm-hmm.
The notice board was in the opposite corner of the room to the victim, and in an upright position. Even
Dude,
if it
he
had
just-
somehow been toppled and was lying on the floor at the time,
Animation!
it would have been a considerable distance from the body.
It fucking moved.
It was
It was
moved.
moved.
You dumb hoe, Kazuma. I love you, but...
Can everyone just stop calling me a dumb hoe? Jesus.
This is what
I
happens.
died for 2
what
years,
This
and
is what
this is the
happens.
disrespect I
This
get.
is your
when I
punishment for
come
becoming a
back.
prosecutor, right? This is what happens. As soon as you
I
step
was
over to that side of
literally
the bench,
brainwashed.
as soon as you step over to that side of the bench, you come down with dumb hoe disease. I'm sorry.
You're all really mean.
Your descendants will also feel this pain. Don't worry. No.
Who are his descendants?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
If
I'm
I
making
Google
shit
it,
up.
will I get spoilers?
Probably.
I don't know.
Kazuma's
I was-
descendants.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Asogi.
Sorry, did you say this?
No, I got distracted.
No, me too.
In the Japanese version of the Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, it is revealed that the name Von Karma in Japanese, Karuma, stems from the fact that one or more disciples of the Asogi School of Swordsmanship took on this name to honor the Asogi family heirloom, a Japanese katana named Karuma. The name of the sword can also be interpreted to mean demon hunter or one who hunts monsters.
There you go.
The name change is mentioned in the English version, though due to the localization of Von Karma in most language versions of the rest of the Ace Attorney series, the connection is not made apparent. So there we
He's a fucking Von Karma descendant? Ew, I hate
go. Well,
that.
no, there's a connection, but they're not actually related.
Fair.
Yeah, the sword Karama is written using the same kanji as the family name of Von Karma and Francisca. So it's just speculative. Yeah. Ah. Sorry. Oh, I feel like when I came across the body. Did not have saliva. Like a twat. So I was basically right next to the corpse, not on the other side of the room.
It's not though, is it?
It's not Kazuma, you little bitch.
In other words, the defense's assertion is contradictory.
Renescape? My dear.
Yes, it is.
Don't worry, we're going to explain it.
He's leaning in, he's leaning in! I love it.
I'm actually after leaning away.
I'm leaning into the accusation of that I'm talking shite. Like, you're talking bollocks! Yes, I am! But
There's
don't give it
there's a very definite contradiction here, for which there must be a reason.
I take it that you formulated a proper hypothesis, Council. Cue deer in the headlights. Because regarding this apparent discrepancy between the witness's account and the handprint found at the scene. I'm going to regret eating this bread, but I don't care. It's the best delivery method for bacon.
I have, my lord.
The board moving.
This discrepancy between the witness's account and the location of the handprint is explained by
Someone moved the
seriously
fucking
one
board.
of the most obvious fucking explanations that I could possibly ever come up with.
It was a fucking ghost. A ghost did it.
The board moved. You utterly moronic imbecile.
What?
Gee, I wonder how we're going to explain this fucking discrepancy.
I'm just asking!
I wonder what could have
Alright,
fucking
so I
happened.
just don't want to make assumptions about this. It's not my job.
Magic.
My job is
It
to
was
make you
magic.
explain it, you little bitch.
How's it feel?
The real
Doesn't
contradiction
feel-
here is the handprint itself, not where it was found.
I liked the sound that handprint made.
Me too. I assumed it was one of you who was so good.
No.
As the court can see, it's upside down.
Good gracious, so it is. I've been blind up till this point. If the witness had put his hand against the board, the finger should be pointing upwards. Towards the ceiling. It tells you that you're being a tit, Kazuma.
Wait, what does that tell us? Also, stop
Sorry.
being fucking mean to me.
Small words so you can
I'm
understand.
letting your boy explain things so the
Very
judge
small
can
words.
get it.
Very
Jesus
small,
Christ.
monosyllabic words.
I am going to stab
It's-
you in the face with a katana.
It tells.
You can't stab with a fucking katana. It's a slashing sword.
I'm gonna do it
It
anyway. That's how
tells.
much I hate you.
It tells. One simple fact. When this handprint was made,
2d8 slashing damage, 1d6
the
stabbing.
board must
Piercing
have
damage.
been lying on the floor, as I previously suggested. Which means, and stay with me now, that after the incident, it must have been moved.
So we're gonna have to point this out on a fucking diagram now, just to really hammer it in.
Oh,
Listen,
I
we've got,
bet.
listen, they've got to make them. They've been given a chunky animation, like, budget, right? They've got twice the animation budget that any Ace Attorney game has ever had. They've got to use it by putting in this dumb shit. Please point something out on a screen so that we can move something.
I swear to God, that despite the fact that Ace Attorney is set in the future, we don't have the facilities to point something else on a board in the
No.
distant year of 2007.
Alright. You're claiming that somebody moved the notice board after the shooting. Then tell the court who.
I don't know that yet. But the point is,
I notice that you're smart-ass comments, so shut the fuck up now.
consider all the testimony we've heard so far. We can now be very clear on one point.
These witnesses are full of shit.
To no one's surprise. Oh, I'm making a mistake. Come on, you can do it. Okay, I sat down.
You okay? Ah. Well done.
Thanks.
Proud of you.
Fuck me. And that would be. Would it be? That would be something exciting. Oh god, I'm tired.
The position of the notice board at the time of the incident, my lord.
Don't think we've got a bingo yet. But we're close.
So, counsel, I must ask you to clarify your assertion for the court.
Wow.
Oh, I'm not at home.
Gee. I wonder fucking where. It's
At the time of the
exactly.
At
Exactly.
the time, where do you maintain the notice board was situated?
So it must be over there.
Like, right here, between the body
That's
and the
the
door.
only. Yeah, that's the only place it could have been. Where there
I
would
mean,
have
it
been
could
blood
have
enough.
been.
This is the only possible location.
My
Yeah,
cursor
when
was...
he
Swung open the
opened.
door.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
he swung open the door,
Mm.
the board was knocked over, and there would have been enough blood by that point for him to have fallen over, stuck his hand into it, and then panic
Poured his way back
screamed
up.
like a lady.
Hmm.
Indeed, indeed.
You can carry on, I said line.
Oh, sorry, did you? My bad.
Fuck me. Sorry. It's all me. It's all me holding us up today. Immediately adjacent to the doorway.
If the court would think back to the testimony given by the defendant earlier, he said that when he entered the room, it was dark and he couldn't see the body. So I was kind of right. Just, I didn't quite know why I was right.
Boy.
That's like those games, these games all over.
You know, I think we do have a bingo, actually.
Oh?
I think we do. Well done, everyone.
I think we just got it there, did we?
I was just marking things off at last.
Hang on.
If the notice board had been here, the body would have been completely hidden from view. And the light from the candles would have been blocked, making the room appear darker.
Objection.
But the accused also claims the victim's body simply appeared before him.
Yeah, like a fucking ghost.
Oh, she's got the book out.
That's true. Or in his precise words. Here comes my Van Zeek's impression. Are you ready?
Yes. We're ready.
I was waiting for Aaron to
Yeah, I was wondering if you were actually going to do one or if I was going to.
I was really excited for Alex pretending to be Susato pretending to be Van Zeke.
I'll try it.
I was so pumped. Give it to me.
Here we go.
Just as I picked up the firearm to examine it, the door flew open and I heard a man scream.
Beautiful!
Wow.
Beautiful.
It was only then that the body of Inspector Gregson appeared before me. I'm racist.
No, that was actually quite good.
I love how you have Tony is done, but I wasn't done with you. I was done in character.
You were very done with the circumstance of the game.
Thank you, Cal.
It was so good, though.
We're doing so good. We're doing so great.
I don't know about calling it a scream, but he was talking about me, and no mistake. I've forgotten what accent I'm doing again. There we go. It's alright. It's there.
Big geezer.
But it was me that kicked the door open. Kicked the door open. Yeah. Cockney geezer.
If you look again at the floor plan, consider what would happen if the door to the room was thrown open with force.
That can't.
Oh, but it can. The door struck the notice board, knocking it over and making the victim's body visible.
There we go.
Good gracious.
My client has told nothing but the truth. He has simply described what he saw.
We did it.
We win! Okay. Oh. Order! Counsel, how has this not come to light before now? Maybe because no
After
one
the
fucking
incident, somebody
interviewed
must
the
have righted
fucking
the board and
suspect.
moved it,
They're witnesses. They're not suspects yet.
which
No,
is
but-
rather thoroughly against the laws of evidence conservation. But I presume those did not exist at this point in time.
Yeah, well, considering what they did to the Jack the Ripper case. Steens.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Into the position where the police, myself, and my colleagues saw it when investigating the room.
My colleague.
Witness, what have you to say for yourself?
Oopsie.
Guys, oh, me, my lord.
You and your fellows were there at the scene before anybody else. it goes without saying that you must know something about the position of the notice board.
The witnesses in the stand will testify again. Correctly this time, with the truth. You will each explain exactly what you did upon arriving at the scene of the crime. Leave out no details, or I will smite you in the face. Hey, stop looking over your glasses at me. I get the message.
Mm-hmm.
I've just itched where I got bitten on the arm by an insect.
Oh.
Two Saturdays ago. And it wasn't itchy at all. And now I've just itched it where it was. And it's really, really itchy.
Don't
Oh.
eat it anymore if you can.
I was just like, oh, what's this weird bobbly thing on my arm? Maybe I've got a tumor. And then I was like, no, that was an insect bite. That's 2 insect bites. Oh yeah. Oh, I remember them from 2 weeks ago. Sorry, I'm normal. The mystery of the moving board. Yeah, in it. I don't know anything about that there nose board. No, I just want my end on it, that's all.
Well, don't look at me. I haven't got a clue about it. I was doing business with some second years at the time.
I don't know anything about anything. I'm just a bystander, me. Just a sign at the crossroads of life.
Oh, shut up. Sorry. It was Harry Robert. He's got a face that screams bored.
What?
Game bored.
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 I can't see
Game
how this changes
bored.
anything. Anyway, Detective Stick died when we heard the gunshot.
No, he didn't. You tit.
Interesting.
So none of you can elaborate further. How disappointing.
Shaken by the crime they witnessed, and with only the light. Hang on, the rough half of that.
Been there.
Shaken by the crime they witnessed, and with only the light of a few candles and an oil lamp by which to see. We can't expect these witnesses to be able to give a more precise account of what happened.
I think we can.
That's right, yeah. It don't pay to expect too much.
It's man's endless quest for knowledge that's destroy. Well, that's what I think.
Oh, you've watched Oppenheimer.
Do you? Really?
In any case, the testimony shows. Even if the notice board was moved by somebody following the incident, it makes no difference.
The testimony does not show jack shit.
Yeah.
When the gunshot rang out, the accused was the only person at the scene.
It's such a good pairing because Tony and Ryunosuke are often the same level of done with exactly the same thing.
In short, the only person who possibly could have committed this crime is Baroque Van Zeeks.
Oh, for God's sake. Can
None
you
of
take?
this wrangling
Can you
over the
please
board.
just take whatever lovers tiff you had out of the courtroom?
Shut the fuck up, I'm talking. None of this wrangling over the board changes that simple fact.
Ow, ow.
No.
You alright?
Cramp.
Ow. Oh, jeez. Who? Yes, I agree. Quite so, quite so. Oh, that is the line, I do agree. Does the defense still wish to cross-examine the witnesses despite the circumstances?
Yeah, why fucking not?
Yeah.
I highly, highly recommend it.
Most certainly, my lord.
As you know, I'd rather go home, but whatever. Whomst? Yep.
Yes.
Very well, then you may proceed, Council.
The mystery of the movie board.
Hmm.
That's just press all of them.
That's exactly the kind of shit.
Yeah, because a lot of
Highland
this is
Road.
just overly defensive bullshit that doesn't really say anything.
They're gonna
Yes,
crack and purge all over themselves.
Can't wait to see it.
So you admit that it was the board you wiped your bloody hand on?
Oh fuck me. Admit it. What's to admit? Is there plain as day for all to see a smashing print of my right hand?
Perhaps you wanted to hide that handprint. So you righted the notice board and pushed it into the corner. Did you?
I can't write at all. Don't know what you're talking about. Thought that was a very funny joke. Okay.
Yeah, I liked it.
No.
I'll be honest,
I'm
didn't
so
actually hear
sorry. I
properly.
was not paying attention.
Yeah, you should be sorry. No, son. No. Imagine the weight of that great lump. Do I look like a powerful and well-nurtured man?
No.
Wow. Yes,
Well,
please.
did you see anybody else moving the board?
You never heard of anyone fishing for a compliment before? I've got nerves of steel, I can tell you, but even I have my limits. There was a body on the floor in front of me, and the Grim Reaper himself standing over it. I swooned. I won't lie to you. And there was precious little light inside either. My bottom lip was all a quiver. The bottom lip is always a quiver. It's full of arrows. Oh, rein it in,
Nice.
please.
Yeah.
Well, in other words, this witness is unable to give definite testimony on that point.
You calling me fucking useless because you're right. Yes, so it would seem. How irritating.
Is this with second year?
When you say you were doing business with them, you mean you were selling them fireworks?
Yeah, and what else? There's the private school just round the corner, say? Those cheeky little so-and-sos have got a plan to blow their school to Kingdom Come.
Ha.
So I've been telling on them, letting their teachers know what they're up to.
Gasp. There's no
Shocking.
moral. There's no honor among thieves.
Not in this day and age.
Oh, you have?
I've been telling the teachers to buy more.
Oh, the best way to stop people from blowing up your school is if you buy all the bombs.
Yeah, this isn't applicable to any real world situations. The only thing that can stop a kid with fireworks is a teacher with fireworks.
As an adult with fireworks. Seriously.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh.
Yeah, wouldn't want anyone to get hurt, so I let the school know the kids are playing with dodgy toys. Then, praise the Lord, the teachers take all the fireworks off them. And then, praise the Lord again, the kids will come back to me to buy more. Everyone's happy, see?
Savvy
I
business.
believe that is what they call gaming the system.
Racketeering.
Love it.
What a racket.
Very funny.
Oh, Renuski, you're wasted.
Of course. And sometimes the teachers give me a little bonus to thank me for letting them know. It's a busy old life selling explosives.
Jesus, she's got it all figured out.
He really has. Enos is a guileful goddess indeed.
Well, telling barefaced lies is kind of my thing, really. Duck! Oh, I'm ever so good at it.
Someone is protesting.
Indeed.
Mr. Sandwich has something to say.
Excuse me.
Something wrong, Mr. Sandwich?
Mr. Panino?
Mr. Rapp?
If you said it was, could we leave it at that? Would that be the end of it?
No.
Oh.
No. Did Miss Venus's statement just now bring something to mind, perhaps?
Philosophical thoughts. Deep philosophical thoughts.
Do any of them have anything to do with the case?
What?
No,
Hmm?
don't be ridiculous.
Let's say there was a great liar, and that great liar said, without batting an eye, telling barefaced lies is kind of my thing. I'm never so good at it. Would those words of hers be a lie too? Or the truth?
Oh my
Which
god,
case,
it's
she's
it's the-
not a
it's the-
liar.
the
It's a
lying
fucking,
Cypriot. It's the Cypriot. It's the lying. Yeah.
It's the Janus riddle. Or whatever the
Hmm.
fuck.
Yeah.
Two doors with two guardians. One tells lies, the other only tells the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta ask a question with a definitive answer. Normally it goes, what would the other guard tell me the truth or something? What would the guard say to me if I asked him this? And depending on the answer, you can figure out which one's which.
It's like, is the other one lying? Isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Something like that.
Mm.
But you only get one question, so you have to say, which door would the other guard tell me to go through? And that's how you do the thing.
Oh,
I'm like sorted if I ever get into an elaborate situation.
it's good to know you're safe in that circumstance.
I'd be absolutely
It's-
fine right up until the ballroom bit.
Or is it a hellish paradox, that one? Don't you think?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. But it seems to me you're suggesting Miss Venus has been lying. Are you?
What? No, don't be silly.
What are you on about, old man? Trying to cause trouble, are you? I'll fucking shiv ya. Keep on like that. And I'll wrap your old body in firecrackers and set him off. That'll give you something to tremble about.
Jesus Christ. You have a startlingly disturbing mind behind that sweet and innocent face, young lady.
So Miss Venus has lied in her testimony. Is that what you're saying, Mr. Sandwich?
Well, if it means I'll be burning in hellfire for the rest of my days, so be it. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Can you elaborate, please, sir?
No. Old Blabbermouth here headed for the room where the gunshots seemed to come from. But there was someone else who crept up the stairs behind him too.
Was it her?
That's right. That rotten liar over there.
Was her? Everyone's sighing. Do you mean to say... Sigh. That you did, in fact, take yourself to the scene of the crime after all? Betake yourself, for goodness sake. Who wrote this script?
Hmm. What did I tell you, eh?
That she can't be trusted?
Duck. I said I was good at telling barefaced lies, didn't I?
That's called perjury, ma'am. That's
No
called
one,
perjury.
not a single person has ever been convicted for perjury in any of
No,
these
they
courts.
haven't.
Yeah, no, it doesn't exist in this one.
Not one time.
Yes, you mentioned it.
Well, that revelation rocked the whole courtroom, didn't it?
Who knew firecrackers packed such a punch?
So you did indeed visit the scene of the crime, did you, young lady? Good grief.
Well, now you come to mention it. I suppose, perhaps... I do clearly remember climbing the stairs up to the room, yeah.
It's gonna be like a maybe I did, maybe I didn't situation, but no, it's a, yep, actually, yeah.
Either you clearly remember it or you don't.
Well, I shall consider a fitting punishment for this perjurous act later. For the time being, you will immediately amend your testimony to reflect the truth.
Oh, yes, my lord, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You should probably have, like, a set punishment in place already for perjury to discourage people from committing perjury. But, you know, whatever, guys. Whatever floats your boat. You weird Victorian idiots.
Maybe I did sneak along behind Gothic a little bit. The room where it happened. Press it, I guess.
Yeah.
Hold it!
See where we go from there.
You make a habit of lying, do you, Miss Venus?
Well, I suppose so. I don't really know, to be fair. If you want my advice, though, I'd take everything I say with a big pinch of salt.
Alright. But you did in fact go to the room where the victim was killed on the day in question, didn't you?
Oh, please, as if I would. I can't think of anything more terrifying.
Ah!
The truth, please.
It's giving that TikTok audio that's doing the rounds lately.
Which
you want
one?
me to shift? You don't want me to shift? Pick a lane. Now you're a boy. I am today.
Well, right, just a bit then. I mean, a girl my age is curious about stuff, you know. Like corpses.
Especially corpses.
Did you touch anything at the scene?
Oh, please, as if I would. I mean, there was a dead body on the floor.
Oh, for God's sake.
The truth, please.
Yeah, I went through his pockets for change. Well, alright, just a bit then. I had a look to see if there's anything I could sell. So I did give the place a once over, but it was nothing to write home about.
Right. Now, I hesitate to ask, but you didn't move the notice board by any chance, did you?
Oh, please, as if I would touch anything like that. Just a few bits of loose change is all I had.
Rule of three, rule of three.
Thank you, Kazuma. Thank you.
The truth, please.
Well, alright then. I thought there might be something worth having underneath it. So I blasted the flipping thing. Flipped the blasted thing.
Blasted the flipping thing.
You're telling us that you did move that board?
I think it did slip out, didn't it?
What? You daft... You daft bomb pop!
What in the name of God is a barn pop?
Oh, I don't believe it. The girl doesn't think.
It is a northern kind of a slang. An idiot, or an objectionable and foolish person. Where does it come from?
Pot.
A barn pot was originally a container used to store yeast.
Hmm.
The barn was the froth on the top.
Oh yeah, like a bomb. like a bread. Bomb.
Oh, barn brack. Yes.
You're
So-
full of yeast.
Ugh,
So
like
did
a
you find
bread.
anything then? Anything, something that you might have taken, perhaps, to sell?
Oh please. I should be so lucky. In my imagination.
The truth. No.
Alright. I might have found this old pocket watch under the notice board, I suppose. But a bit of junk like this can't be worth much if you ask. I don't know who's doing that. Oh, it's Gina!
It's a Gina.
It was you, was it? You're the one who took it.
Gina?
Young lady, may I remind you where you are?
A watch. That watch there. It was a present to Inspector Gregson from the yard for a big case he solved 10 years ago.
Oh, a big case 10 years ago, eh? Wonder what that
The-
could be.
The professor case, no doubt.
Shut up, Susato, I got there first.
The boss used to wind it up every evening without fail when he was waiting for his grub to come at the pub. He ate out at the pub a lot. It was kind of expensive.
If
I
he hadn't
see.
been murdered, his cholesterol was probably about to kill him anyway. Should be.
I swiped it off him once and blimey was he upset. He gave me a right earful,
Oh, Gina. You
but he hadn't
sweet.
missed a day in the last 10 years. Polishing it and winding it.
Ooh, we might get like an approximation of the time of death now.
It
Oh,
meant the
nice.
world to him, that watch did.
Possibly not the best thing to go diving for, then.
It's not all that though. It's a bit shit in it.
Shut the fuck up before I fucking stab you.
I took it to Javers that night to ask how much it was worth, but the old dealer wouldn't touch it. Wouldn't give me a penny for it. Said it wasn't working. Knocked about and worthless, he called it.
Oh, mate.
I knew I should have lifted it.
Hot, actual hero.
That watch must be submitted as evidence at once.
Oh, please. Just so long as you promise to give it back when you're done.
That's not how this
Not
works.
a chance. I'll swipe it from you if you try to get your grubby mitts on it again.
Gina, please stop talking about. Can you all please stop trying to talk? Stop talking about committing crimes in my courtroom, please.
She literally did commit a crime.
And you're threatening her with committing another crime. So can you shush if you want to continue your weird little police officer
Shush.
nonsense? Shush. Shh.
Shh.
That's enough. Hand the watch to the bailiff forthwith.
You're enough.
Indeed. Indeed. Yes. Well, quite.
This is what you you sound like me.
This is why I don't have children anymore.
Anymore.
Jesus.
Now, children, watch your manners.
This young man gets it.
No, he doesn't.
All right, this young man doesn't get it, but he sympathizes, and I don't. That's all that matters. Dot. Can you believe this? Whatever it is that's happening. Good lord! I recognize this watch. Oh no.
yes,
The glass
yes!
appears to be broken.
Exact time of death.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Alright, fine, do get ahead of yourself.
It shows
Lots of
us
you.
when the inspector was shot.
God, I hate you all.
It don't tick anymore either. Which is why Jabez didn't want it. What a waste, eh?
Yes, indeed, it appears to have stopped at the hour of 5.
5.
The hour of 5.
Exactly when the
Indeed.
gunshot occurred.
Although knowing our luck, it was probably just hadn't been wound.
Which supports the prosecution's claim, of course. Not great for us. Let's have
I
an
guess we can-
examine.
We can have a look at it now.
Let's have a gander.
Glass of the face really is badly cracked. Look.
What
What
a
a
shame
shame the
when
inspector. Oh, sorry. Didn't realize it was you.
What a shame when the inspector clearly looked after it so carefully.
I imagine Mr. Sholmes could repair it, don't you?
Yes, I should think so.
You're all very sweet.
Oh.
He's very
Useful in
adept at
this
things like
regard.
this. A useful
this
man to have
regard
around, in
only.
fact.
Oh.
I always knew you liked me secretly.
But kindly remember he's a great detective, Mr. Naruto. Not an odd job man.
Hey, he's much more of an odd job man and a great detective,
Yeah.
let's be real.
Let's give it a whirl. Ooh, key.
Ah, there's a tiny keyhole here. You see?
Oh yes, that's probably for the winder used to wind up the mechanism.
It looks a little unusual, don't you think?
Yes, you'd need just the right key to wind it, I imagine.
Why do I feel as though I've seen something? Something a bit like a key. That's about the right size to fit in this hole.
It would be wonderful if we had the key. Let's check carefully over what we've already found. Hint McFucking hint.
I hear you, Susato. I hear you. Okay. What do we have?
Do we have something?
We have a newspaper.
Yeah, that's it.
Letter of introduction. A piece. We have a gun. We have a little policeman, a figurine. Candles.
We have a lot of shit.
Ooh, fireworks. Grayson's
Okay,
pocket
well
watch.
the only thing that would work out here is the policeman. I
Hmm,
don't know how.
Yeah. Where are you?
give it a twist.
The helmet of this charming policeman appears to be a little worse for the wear.
Oh, it comes off. That's the fingerprint from the
Oh.
twisting.
Oh,
I'm not convinced about the charming part, but yes, you're right. The head part looks like it's been fairly heavily manhandled. Almost as if somebody has enjoyed twisting it around and around for fun.
Hmm.
Shall we try twisting it around and around too? For fun.
Well, you don't have
Why
anything
not?
better to do.
Oh!
okay.
Ah, what's that?
Stabbing instrument.
It appears to be some sort of stabbing instrument. I mean, key.
But it's tiny though. It couldn't be a key for a door. Not at that size.
I wonder if we have something that this key will work for.
May have done this in the wrong order.
So what is it for, I wonder?
Okay, well we got that now.
So can we you can't combine them in our adventure. This is Resident Evil.
Yeah. Combine the ammo with the shotgun. And then present it.
Well, it would appear that the mystery of the moving notice board has been solved, at least.
And as predicted, it had very little bearing on the case.
Speak for yourself. Ugh. Are we not going to have a look at the watch again?
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
Oh, I suppose we could wind it now, can't we?
Yeah.
Presumably.
Wind it. Right.
Wind it.
Okay, I guess they want us to look at the key.
I have a feeling that is the last thing that is going to happen.
Do it again.
Just move all the way up here and hold the
God.
circle button down. And let me just move all the way.
Turbo lawyer power.
And now.
Light power.
Oh god.
Mr. Sato, do you think perhaps this key...
Yes.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Do you think perhaps this key could be the key for Inspector Gregson's watch? Maybe.
Oh
Possibly.
my gosh, Runescape, do you really think so? Oh my
Just-
god!
Oh yes, it could be.
I can't believe you thought of this! You're so handsome and intelligent!
Let's try it.
How do you make these incredible connections?
Oh my god, sorry. I'm sorry.
Are you?
Yes, I am. Okay.
Let's try it at once. There's not a moment to lose.
Don't ask me to do that again. Oh fuck, it's working.
I knew it. A perfect fit.
Oh no, that means that isn't the time of the death. God damn it. I love it when that happens.
And look, the inspector's watch has started going again.
Ah, so it has obviously just not been wound up, that's all.
That means the prosecution's argument is dead in the fucking water.
What is it, Mr. Sato?
The prosecution's argument is dead in the fucking water.
For better or worse.
Well, if the watch isn't actually broken after all, I have a feeling it could have profound implications.
What has profound implications?
Come on, you can do it.
Hint, McFucking hint.
Come on.
It's just fucking flown over his head.
She's deep in thought now.
She's thinking,
I'm
my god, my boss is such an idiot.
It's the only
I
pla-
better start thinking
I am
deeply too.
5 steps
Yes.
ahead of everyone in this fucking room.
Indeed.
Seriously,
Hey,
Runosuke,
remember
how
that.
did you survive when she wasn't here?
He was okay. He was fairly competent. Okay, so now we know that
Incorrect.
the watch is ticking. That means it didn't stop at 5 o'clock. So I don't know what that means, but it does mean that we've not got a precise time for the murder.
Well, it did stop at 5 o'clock.
No,
But,
that's just.
but it
that's
doesn't
just-
mean that the murder was at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it didn't. It wasn't broken at the time of the murder, so the impact isn't what broke it. It's not really broken at all. It's just the glass. It just wound down. The time it happened to wound down was 5 o'clock, presumably like 5 in the afternoon or the morning, whenever. Well,
Because it's
Mm.
5 in the afternoon. You rise up as bright as the moon.
Can I make a point though? While we're on the subject of time.
It's
It's
really
not 11.
late, and
getting
it's
quite late.
bedtime.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair.
It is
Shall
really
we?
late.
Shall we call a halt here and pick up
Yes.
with this profound revelation next week?
Yes,
I think
Let's
so.
do it.
I get the feeling we'll have to present it here, so I'll save on this one.
Do.
And hopefully we'll remember. Well, there you go. Let's not save again.
riveting.
Yeah, we did alright. I thought we did alright.
We always do all right. We're great at this.
Yeah,
I can't look at the profiles.
We've made a lot of progress, and these witnesses are terrible.
Does this sign say £100?
Yes. No, it doesn't. It's 3-00, which is shillings and pence, I think.
Oh. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I don't think much of these witnesses. Look at that post.
What
Alright,
are you
okay.
saying? What are you saying, mate?
Hey, mate.
What shit are you talking?
Well, thank you for playing, everyone. It was a lot of fun.
No, it's
As
always
always.
fun,
As
right?
always.
Alright.
Aha! Hold it.
Hold it, indeed.
Take that.
Take that.
Hold it!
Alright, let's go to
Mhm.
bed.
Have a look.
Let's.
Have a look at
It's
your mattress.
indeed.
At the cool side of your pillow.
While Nitro is telling me that I can have a soundboard play automatically whenever I join a voice channel.
Oh, which one would you choose?
Oh, it's got to be have a look, right?
Yeah.
Have a look.
Yes.
Welcome.
Oh, welcome's good actually.
That's good too.
Welcome's really good. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll call it there.
Yeah.
And we'll be back next Monday at like 8:30 or 9:30 at some point, and we'll carry on. Could be
We
near the
shall.
end of this day. Maybe. Don't know actually. I have less confidence as soon as I've said it. We could be just getting started.
We could. We may never know.
I feel like we're like halfway through the case, maybe.
I think so.
Hmm.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know who. To know who the culprit is,
Who knows?
based on what we've heard so far.
Maybe he's not actually dead and he's just pretending.
That would be
Yeah,
good,
sounds
wouldn't
Deep undercover.
it?
As
He's
a
deep.
corpse.
So if everybody
A
thinks
bloody
he's dead, he
corpse.
can do some really sneaky stuff.
Well, that's true.
Like in I can't think of where this happens, but it does happen in media.
It does.
Sherlock.
Surely.
Does it happen in Sherlock? I can't. Oh yeah, he. Oh yeah. Well, I don't think he actually. Does he actually do anything by
No, he-
pretending he's dead?
No, he runs around in a forest and then he gets beaten up and then he gets annoyed with his brother.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
You know,
In that order.
just
Yeah.
your typical year off in the life of a Holmes, I guess.
Mm.
Mm. Where's
How is-
Mycroft
how is-
Sholmes? Is my question.
In this,
He's gonna be Mahomes.
Mahomes.
Hi,
we don't see him
Hi,
because he's
Prof.
actually working.
Highcroft Mahomes.
My
That's
luck.
mad.
Jesus.
Don't know how I feel about this, and he doesn't share a surname with his brother.
Yeah,
Fine. No.
He'd be Highcroft Sholmes, which isn't terrible.
Mm-mm.
Highcroft and Herlock.
Highcroft and Herlock.
Yeah.
Mycroft
I mean,
and
they might
Herlock,
actually be better than Mycroft and Sherlock.
Yeah.
Oh, this is devastating. I now have weird fondness for my old son.
Your old son. What, Sholmes?
No.
Mycroft.
Yeah.
Mycroftiness.
How annoying.
Good
Did you
old
have a
Twitter RP.
Yeah,
Oh.
I did have a Mycroft.
Oh.
Mycroft and Anderson, because
I-
somebody I was friends with at the time told me I wasn't smart
Oh.
enough to write Sherlock.
Wow.
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 Yeah.
Damn.
Well, that's just untrue and unkind.
Everyone was making Sherlock characters, and I was like, oh, and everyone was talking about what they should make, and I was like, who should I make? Who should I make? And she said, well, I actually don't remember precisely what she said, but the heavy implication was, you won't write a good Sherlock.
You just
Did you
make shit up.
Which is,
That's what I
yeah.
did. I just
The
made
worst,
shit
the worst
up.
thing is, right, is I'm really good at that.
Yeah, I would
have been great, but I was. So then I went fully
You-
the opposite direction, and I was
genuinely,
so pissed off that I made Anderson.
If
And
you're
then-
writing BBC Sherlock, all you have to do is make shit up and be really fucking rude.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much it.
Yeah, I did that.
Like,
yeah.
Rude and mean for no reason.
Yep.
Rude and vain and awful to everyone you love.
God.
Anyway, it was
I-
fine.
I-
And then I got an Anderson account, and because I was like there were like 2 Anderson accounts.
Oh
and
yeah, you
400 Sherlock accounts. I ended up with like 900 followers. I was like,
this.
oh,
The exact same thing
Yes, I'm good
happened
at
to
this.
me when Hannibal RP was taking off, and I made a Jack Crawford, and I think I was the only Jack Crawford.
Yeah.
Believe me when I say I was popular as fuck.
Even I mean, like almost entirely the same thing happened with my Mycroft, who then
I was
also had like 1,000. Like I looked at that account the other day. It's still alive on Twitter.
The thing is,
And I was like, it still has 1,000 followers. I haven't tweeted on it for 5 years.
The thing
Some
is,
5
though,
years.
functionally, that Jack Crawford account was basically the seriously in front of my salad woman from that porno. That was my entire role.
Wow.
So good.
God.
So
Yeah,
that's the lesson is write the niche characters and
Yeah, write the niche characters and you'll always be popular.
So I guess thanks whoever it was.
Indeed.
I don't even remember. Yeah. Who told me not to play Sherlock? You did me a favor.
I still think that's extremely rude.
It was extremely
Yes,
rude.
yes, very, and wrong.
I knew a lot of people like that back in the day. Before I was properly friends with any of you, I was friends with other people and they were shit.
Yeah, I was friends with a lot of people who were shit.
It was
And
questionable.
we carry that trauma with us even now.
We do.
When do I get therapy? So it's fine. It's too close to home. I need to go to bed. I love you all.
Hang on, it's too close to homes. Okay, good
Oh,
night.
no. Oh no.
All right,
Anyway,
now nights. On
Alright,
that
on that note,
Oh, wait, hold on, wait, hold on. There we go. It took me a moment to find it.
Alright, yeah, there we go. And on that note,
Good night, my beloveds.
call it there.
Now
Good
nights.
night,
Have a
folks.
wonderful week. See you all next time.
See you all next
Love.
time.
Catch you
Bye.
next
Bye.
month.
Love you
Love
lots.
you all.
Bye.
Take care of yourselves.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.